Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Drew Tube, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic Family, and Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Don't hate people who have betrayed you or stabbed you in the back. Getting over them will serve you much greater. We all feel some type of way about people who did us wrong, people who we put our trust into, and people who betrayed that trust. All right. When people betray your trust, it's like you're left out in the cold naked. All right. It's like, yo, how could you do this to me? How could you say these things? How could you go behind my back like that? How could you leave me out here in the cold like that? But hey, it is what it is. Some people don't care about how they do other people. Some people will say certain things and they won't care how you feel about it. All right. Some people will come at you as a person and they won't care how you feel about it. Some people will disrespect you to the point of no return. All right. They'll say things that you shouldn't normally say to a person. And if they feel some type of way about it, the way they go about handling that is not in a good, positive way. So if they go about that and handle that in a negative way, if they go to stab you in the back, if they can't just be an honest person to you and tell you how they feel specifically, that's their issue. If somebody has an issue with you and they don't like you anymore, or they don't treat you good anymore, or they're not the best person that they could be to you anymore, don't allow that change, or don't allow you becoming aware of the person that they really are. Don't let that hurt you. All right, because it's real easy to get hurt by how people could do you. It's real easy to allow somebody, their treatment towards you, to affect you in a negative way, but it could lead you down a path of hate. All right, it could lead you down a path of destruction, because you're now turning into someone that you wouldn't necessarily be if they didn't turn on you, or if they didn't switch on you. All right. A lot of people who have hate towards you will betray you. All right. They have a secret hate that they've been hiding, and they're hiding that hate. And once you figure it out, you know that, wow, this person betrayed me. Wow, this person felt a certain way towards me that I wasn't aware of, that I never even knew. And that don't allow that person to make you hate them. All right, because that's what the devil wants. You have to look at this person as, you know what, instead of me having hate towards this person, I'm not going to allow this person to make me hate them because of what they did. Because when you have resentment towards them, when you hold on to the negativity from this person and what they did to you, it's going to destroy you. It's going to make you feel bad about yourself. You're going to turn into a person that you've never been. All right. And you stand the chance of harboring hate. That's negative for you. That's toxic for you. That's not good for you. That's something that is going to destroy your peace. That's going to destroy your joy. That's going to destroy your happiness. All right. That's something that isn't going to be productive for you. And if you're on the path of growth, if you're on the path of becoming a positive person, then that's not what you're going to want to do. That hate is not going to do anything for you. All right. Hating someone who did you wrong is what the devil wants. And hating someone who did you wrong is only going to cause more pain for you. It's only going to waste your time. Instead of hating this person, you could be moving on with your life. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be moving on with your life. You're not supposed to be hating the people that have hatred towards you. That person hated you if they backstabbed you. That person hated you if they had some feelings towards you that they couldn't be a man or be a woman and actually come to terms with that and say that to your face, or tell you how they actually felt. So don't allow that to turn you into a negative person. All right, don't allow a negative person to turn you into a negative person. All right, you have to take the high road. You have to choose peace. You have to choose to be the bigger person. You have to choose to be a better person. You can't let what they do change you. All right, that's what they want. All right, negative, toxic people, they love affecting people in a negative way. They love being able to change you from who you were into a worser person. All right, they love causing you trauma. They love damaging people. All right, they love taking a kind-hearted, loving person and turning them into the worst person that they could ever possibly be. That's what they like. That's what they like doing. And some people, they just like to damage people. Some people, they just like to hurt people. All right, so how you really get back at this person is not by hating them. You have to move forward with your life. That's the best way you could get back at somebody that had secret hate towards you. That's the best way you could get back at people who were an unknown enemy. That's the best way you could get back at any enemy, is by not being affected by what they do and moving on and moving forward with your life. That's the best thing to do. Move on and move forward with your life. Don't harbor any hate towards them. Don't hold any resentment towards them. All right. That resentment is going to destroy you. That resentment is going to make you feel bad about yourself and who you are. It's going to bring you down to a level that is not going to make you feel good about yourself. All right. When you hold resentment, it causes you to hate your life. It causes you to be a toxic, negative person. All right, that resentment is going to destroy you. All right, that resentment is going to make you one of the worst people that you could possibly be. Resentment makes you sick. Resentment causes you to stress. All right, resentment causes you to hate life. All right, it causes you to just be a miserable person. And the person that was trying to cause you that pain, the person that stabs you in the back, it's already one miserable person. Why would you allow a miserable person to turn you into a miserable person? When they say misery loves company, that person wants to turn you into them. That person wants you to be on the same level as them. That person wants you to be unhappy. That person wants you to lose all your joy. All right. That person wants you to give up everything good about yourself, how you feel about your life. All right. They want to put you in a depressed state and just leave you there. And that's what they want. That's exactly what they're trying to do. And you have to choose to move on with your life. All right. You have to choose to get over it. All right, you have to say, I'm going to move on with my life. I'm not going to choose hate with this person. So instead of affirming, I hate them, I hate these people, because that, I'm telling you, that's what they want. They want you to be stuck in your own head, thinking about what they did to you, what they caused for you, all the drama that they brought into your life. They want you to be stuck in the house, depressed, laying in bed, downtrodden, beaten down, all right, giving up on life and focused on what they did to you. Man, so and so treated me like this. So and so did me like that. So and so hurt me real bad. That's what they want you to focus on. All right. So when you move on with your life, you really show this person that what they did, it didn't hurt you. What they did, they're not strong enough to defeat you. They're not strong enough to bring you down. All right. You let this person know that they really didn't mean what they thought they meant to you like that, no matter who it is. And that's going to drive that person crazy. So and so really didn't feel that way about me. So and so really doesn't care about how I treated them. So and so really isn't affected by the type of person that I am. I'm used to destroying people. I'm used to making people feel like crap. I'm used to driving people crazy. When you could go on with your life and be happy, still find joy, still find enjoyment in life, still find happiness, all right, still wake up with a smile on your face, you're not holding in that resentment, and you're able to let go what somebody did to you. You're able to let go what friends did to you. You're able to let go what family did to you. and you're being the better person. You're letting these people know that you're not stronger than me. I'm stronger than you. All right. So instead of affirming that I hate these people, because that's an affirmation. All right. These people will have you in your head thinking about what they did to you, the pain that they caused, the hurt that they caused. They'll have you thinking, yo, I hate this person. And that's not going to do anything for you. That's going to continue to keep you stuck. It's going to make you mad because you can't change the past. All you could do is focus on the present moment and what you're currently going through. And if this is something that happened, this is something that happened, it's in the past, you might as well just leave it there. And I know it's easier said than done, but this is for the people who want a solution. This is for the people who are tired of saying that, yo, I hate these people. I hate you for what you did to me. I hate how you made me feel. Get over it. Let it go. And say, instead of hating this person, I'm going to choose to move on with my life. Instead of hating this person, I'm going to choose to let it go. Instead of hating this person, I'm going to choose to focus on bigger and better things. That person is going to be distraught. That person is going to be confused. That person is not, that they're going to lose their sense of self because they see themselves as somebody that causes emotional damage to people. They see themselves as someone that can hurt a person. And we all know that that's what narcissistic people love. They love to go out and hurt people. They love to go out and cause people damage, trauma. Hurt people are going to hurt people. We know that. And that's their mission. That's their goal. Their goal is to hurt you and leave you hurt and cause you to cause problems for yourself. And they want you to be stuck on that. So your life will just get worse and you'll snowball and into more negativity. You'll dive deep into more negativity. You'll be caught up on them and what they did. They love that. They love having people hurt over them, no matter who it is. If that's who that person is, if that's how they act, if they stabbed you in the back, if they betrayed you, right? They're not going to want you to get over them. All right, these people don't want you to ever get over what they did to you. They want you to be focused on what they did and stuck on what they did for your whole entire life. All right, some people waste years on that. Some people waste years worried about what somebody did to them, hurt over what somebody did to them, continuing to focus on what somebody did to them so much that they bring it into relationships. They bring the past into the present. All right, you shouldn't be focused on your past if it's bad. You should only be focused on the past things that could either teach you something, or the past events that you learned something from, or the past events where you were enjoying yourself, living it up, having the best time of your life. Those are the only things from your past that you're supposed to be focused on. If not, you got to let the dead bury the dead, because that's what Jesus said, and you have to leave it there. All right, I understand sometimes we got to get our pain out. I understand sometimes you're hurt over something. I understand sometimes it catches you by the blind side because it's like, you did that to me? I would never expect that in a million years. We're supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be this in my life. You're supposed to be that in my life. But instead of focusing on that, that's going to keep you hurt, and it's going to keep you in a negative mindset. And you don't want that. You want to be able to move on with your life and show these people that, you know what, I'm stronger than you. I'm better than you. You tried to hurt me, you failed. You tried to ruin my life and you failed. I'm not going to let what you did to me stop me from moving on with my life. I'm not going to allow what you did to me to stop me from living my life. I'm not. Because I'm better than you. And that's why you even tried to attack me like that in the first place. That's why you were even hating on me in the first place. That's why you betrayed me in the first place, because I'm better than you and it hurts you and it's killing you inside. So you had to try to destroy me, but it didn't work. I still rose to the top. I still came out on top. I still decided to choose better for myself. I didn't self-harm. I didn't cause self-damage over what you did to me, over what they did to me, over what the type of person that they chose to be. They chose to be the lesser version of themselves. They chose to be the lowest version of themselves. They chose to be slimy. They chose to be grimy. They chose to be dirty. They chose to be evil. That's what they chose to do. So you know what? Instead of hating these people, I'm gonna instead of hate, I'm gonna choose to be great. I'm not gonna hate you anymore because it's not getting me anywhere. It's not causing me any productivity. It's not bringing anything good into my life to hate you. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm going to, instead of hating you, I'm going to let go of what you did. I'm not going to affirm I hate you anymore. That's a bad affirmation. All right, when you're walking around, when you're thinking, and when you're in your room, when you're in your car, when you're at work, and these negative stories pop back up in your mind, and you're telling yourself, "Yo, I hate that person." That's not good. That's not good for you. That's not good for your mind, your body, your spirit. It's going to bring more hate into your life. It's going to bring more things for you to hate into your life. You want more things to love. You want more things that make you happy. You want more things that make you have joy and praise God and make you feel good about yourself. Why continue to think about what somebody did to you if it wasn't good? Why continue to think about what somebody did to you if they didn't even treat you right? Why think about that? If somebody didn't treat you right, let that go. I know it's easier said than done, but you're going to have to come to a conclusion. You're going to have to come to a point to where you realize that that's not serving you anymore. And you have to get over that. And you have to move past that. And you have to leave them where they're at. And you have to leave the past where it's at. And you have to leave what they did to you where it's at. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. Ask God to remove that hate out of your heart. All right. Ask God to allow you to be able to have love for them. Ask God to allow you to be a better person, to be the bigger person in that situation. So that way you're not focused on them because they're out living their life, laughing about you still, talking about you behind your back still, slandering your name still, putting your business out there still, telling everybody all the negative things about you still, trying to hurt you still, not caring about putting your business out there still, telling everybody about your failures, telling everybody about all the negative things that happen to you because they think it's the cool thing to do. It makes them feel better about themselves because they were in secret competition with you. All the hurt and the pain they caused, I understand, but you got to let it go. You got to move past it. Instead of choosing to hate them, choose to get over what they did. Instead of choosing to harbor resentment for them, choose to get over what they did. Instead of allowing them to cause hate and negativity in your mind and your heart, that hate is going to harden your heart. That hate is going to cause stress. That stress is going to cause diabetes. That stress is going to cause heart failure. That stress is going to cause brain damage. All right, that stress is going to cause all types of negative diseases. And you don't want that. You want to be a positive, happy, joyful person because that's the spirit that they tried to kill. They tried to kill that happy, joyful version of you. They wanted to turn you into somebody that was walking on that would live their life with a sad face 24/7. They want you to be on constant depression mode because that version of you suits them better. They like that version of you instead of you becoming the best version of yourselves because that's what's going to kill them. So you might as well become the best version of yourselves and show them that, you know what, I'm not even worried about you. I'm not even focused on you. You don't have the power to make me feel any kind of way. They want to control how you feel on the inside. That's what evil does. Evil wants to control how good, loving, caring people feel on the inside. They hate the fact that you feel good on the inside. When you feel good on the inside, you feel good about yourself. You feel good about your future. You feel good about your life. You got a positive outlook on life. They wanted to destroy all of that. They wanted to play that role in your life to where they could make everything destroyed, everything bad, everything negative. And you can't let them do that. You can't give them the power to do that. If what somebody did was awful, if what somebody did was out of pocket, if what somebody did was the worst thing a person could possibly do to somebody that they say they love, that they say they care about, that they say they have their best interest at heart, but is not acting like it, gaslighting you, playing games with your mind. You got to move past that. You got to move past that for you. Don't hold on to what those people did to you. Don't hold on to that hurt those people caused for you, because that's what they want. They don't want you to ever let that go. They want that to stay with you for life. They want you to be miserable for life, unhappy for life. They want you to hate them for life. They have some hate for somebody else, and they want you to have that hate for them. They don't want to be the only person that's stuck with hate, self-hate. You got to be the bigger person for yourself and for your future. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your future self. You owe it to yourself to let that stuff go. You owe it to yourself to not say that you hate this person. You owe it to yourself to not affirm hate. Think about all the days, all the time, all the hours you done spent hating people because they did something wrong to you. They trying to they're haters, and they're trying to turn you into a hater. Just because you're not hating on people doesn't mean you're not a hater, because if you have hate for people, you're still a hater in one way, form, or another. Even if you're not a toxic, sick person hating on people for who they are. You're hating people because of what they did to you, which is just as bad. Because either one is not going to get you anywhere. Either one is going to keep you stuck in a negative mental state. So don't hate people who betrayed you, who stabbed you in the back. All right? You're going to want to get over them, because that's going to serve you greater. You're going to want to let that go. Let go of that negative energy. Tell that negative energy to go back to them. Tell that hatred to go back to them. Return that hatred. Return that negative energy. Send it back. You don't want anything to do with that. You want to be the happy person. You want to be the positive person. You want to be the creative person, because all that kills your creativity. When you're too focused on hating someone for what they did to you, you're not working on your craft. You're not working on your dreams. You're not believing in yourself like you could. You're not getting ideas like you could. That stuff is holding you back, because hate it hardens your heart. You gotta love your life, and you gotta love what you're doing to be a happy, positive person. And the people that hated you, they hated you because you loved your life and because you were a happy, positive person. They wanted to stress you out to the point to where all that is gone. They wanted to stress you out to the point to where you're not creating, you're not happy, you're not working on your dreams. They don't have any dreams of their own, so they wanted you to hate yourself and focus on that hate and focus on what they did to you, to take your mind off of all the things good going on in your life. And if somebody did that to you, you have a lot of good things going on in your life. People don't do that to nobody. People don't do that to just anybody. We're just going to make this random person hate themselves for no reason. They do that to the person that is close to them, that makes them feel some type of way. So show them that they had no effect on you. Show them that that's old news. Show them that you've moved on. That's going to make them feel so bad about themselves. It's going to make them feel small, and it's going to hurt their ego. It's going to drive them insane. Just like thinking about what they did to you was making you feel crazy. When you stop that, guess what? All that energy has to return somewhere. Energy is never created nor destroyed. That energy is going to go back to them, and they are going to feel it. Trust and believe. They will feel it. That's when they're going to call you back and check on you and this, that, and the other and all this stuff. They're going to get a feeling that so-and-so got over us. So-and-so let us go. So-and-so moved on. So-and-so's back to their happy self. They're back to their creative self. They're back to living their life, loving their life, being who they were put here to be, being who they're supposed to be. And that's what's going to get them back better than revenge, resentment, hating them, anything like that. So move on, move forward. All right. You owe it to yourself. Don't keep hurting yourself over the hurt that somebody caused for you. The more you think about it, the more PTSD you're going to have, the more CPTSD you're going to have, complex PTSD. You're not going to be able to form relationships, form friendships, form business partnerships. Let those things go, because they're going to ruin every good thing that comes into your life. And that's what they want. They want to be able to mess things up when they're not even around, because they're still in here. Even if you move and get away from them, if you don't let them go and stop hating them, they'll still be in here. You want to move on and let them people go completely, because they obviously were trying to signal to you that they shouldn't be a part of your life. Anybody that shouldn't be a part of your life, they shouldn't be a part of your life in any way. Whether it be you hate them, or whether you're just trying to look over it and be like, you know what, that's not what they're doing. No, that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. They knew what they were doing. They knew they were being corrupt. They knew they were being destructive. They knew they were trying to destroy you from the inside out. What they did to you at some point, had you not caring about yourself, had you not taking care of yourself, had you not doing positive things, you might have been eating. You might have been eating terrible. Your diet may have gotten bad, but behind that hate, people try to make up for certain things and how they feel, because they're harboring hatred and resentment. When you let those things go, you're not going to feel that way anymore. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel better. Don't feel guilty about moving away from the things that hurt you. Don't hold on to the things that hurt you. That's not wise to hold on to the things that hurt you. You're going to want to let that go. You don't hold on to the barbed wire. All right, you don't hold on to a rusty nail. All right, you don't step on a rusty nail, and if it hurts you keep your foot there. You don't do that. If something is bothering you, or if something is hurting you, you stop doing it. If you were sitting in an uncomfortable position and it was hurting you, would you keep sitting like that? If you were eating something that made you feel sick to your stomach, would you keep eating it? No, you wouldn't. Anything that hurts you that you're doing, you stop doing it. So why keep hurting yourself with their hate? Why keep hating the people who hate you? Don't hate the people who hate you. That's what they want. They want you to hate them, because misery loves company. If they could trick you into hating them, you're not going to be happy. The reason why they hate you is because you're happy. The reason why they hate you is because you weren't miserable with them, and they used that what they did to you, the pain that they caused, to try to make you be miserable right along with them. So you got to let all that go. Leave the misery with them. Leave the unhappiness with them. Leave the self-hatred with them. Don't let them people get to you no more. Don't let what somebody did to you in the past destroy you anymore, because that's what they want. They laugh at that. They love that. That makes them feel good about themselves, makes them feel powerful, because they're really weak. You were the strong one the whole entire time. Still are. And so with that being said, show them how strong you are. Show them just how strong you are, and move on with your life. Be happy. Go do that dream that you want to do. Work on that craft that they said you weren't good at. Go become that person they tried to stop you from becoming. They wanted to bring you down right with them. Show them that they didn't. Show them who has the better life. They're trying to compete with you, weren't they? Show them that they lost. They were trying to be better than you, weren't they? Show them that they could never be better than you. They thought they were right. They thought that what they did was going to stop you in your tracks. They thought that what they did was going to take you out. They failed. Let them know that they failed miserably. All right? They want to be miserable. Let them know they failed miserably. Let them know that they're powerless. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right? You are the bigger person. You are the better person. And don't you ever forget that. People don't attack people like you and try to hurt you for no reason. You done disappointed them. You done embarrassed them. You done made them feel bad about themselves some kind of way. So they had to try to take you out and destroy you. And you have to show them that they failed. All right. So live your life. Be a positive person. Be a happy person. Be the person that they tried to stop you from being. So that way, all that negative energy is going to go right back to them. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.